And welcome back to Can We Learn from History? I'm your host, Jacob Mason. Our question today is, what tactics are justified in starting a revolution? We'll be talking to Vladimir Lenin, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Benito Mussolini. Gentlemen, how about we start out by introducing ourselves? Vlad, do you want to start? Yeah, hi, I am Vladimir Lenin, and I was a leader of the Bolsheviks in Russia.
Let me just interrupt you right there. Okay, my name's Benito Mussolini. I'm the best one here. Nobody's better than me. I got large hands. I'm clearly the strong man to tell you what everything do with the revolution, okay?
Whoa, Mussolini, I appreciate the input, but let everyone else introduce themselves. We have an order of doing these things.
Hey, come on. You think I gotta take this from you? Look at me. Look at you. You're a small man. I'm a big man. I could fight you if I wanted. And you know what? I don't have to put up with this.
Sorry about that. Vlad, please continue. So anyways, as I was saying, I was a leader of the Bolsheviks in Russia. My actions led to the creation of the USSR, as you all know. We instituted the dictatorship of the proletariat, and, it's revolution starts from the bottom. I've always said it. Well, thanks, Vlad. Napoleon, how about you?
Yes, I am Napoleon. You have heard of me, I assume. I was the self-appointed High Consul of France for many years, and my main tactic was to show up near the end of an already very fatigued revolutionary state and to seize power, and then to sort of shepherd that revolution to its natural end.
Wow, I really appreciate you guys getting right into it, and thank you both for joining me. I'm going to go track down Mussolini and see if we can get him to do his intro. Just give me a minute. I'll be right back.
What, now? Okay. So as you know, I'm Benito Mussolini. I started from the bottom, worked my way up, put in the work, recognized the strength of the Italian people, and weaponized that against all of my enemies. So, that's how my revolution started and ended.
All right, that's it for intros, gentlemen. First things, Benito and Vlad, you both mentioned revolution starting at the bottom. Can you please elaborate on that?
Oh no, please do not compare us. We are not the same at all.
Yeah, I agree. We're not the same, okay? Because I studied Lenin, and a lot of the stuff he did, a little weak, okay? He didn't go far enough, okay? And that's why he's dead.
Okay, now, I gotta stop you right there because rule number one of the show is we don't talk about who's dead or not, okay? This show happens outside of time. We don't talk about death, okay?
You know what? That's my honest mistake. I'm sorry, Vlad. You're obviously alive right now and doing well.
Yes, so, thank you. But as I was saying, we are fundamentally different in that the Bolshevik Revolution, its main goal was to empower the working class, and whereas Benito's fascist revolution, its main goal was an egotistical aggrandizement of the leader, Benito himself. Sorry, Benito, don't mean to step on any toes here, but that is what you were doing, and it really just amounted in the weaponization of the lower class against itself in many ways.
And you're trying to tell me you didn't weaponize the lower class? Obviously you did. It was different, but it was also the same.
Yes, well, if we're talking about success here, my, revolution led to a sovereign state being formed that lasted nearly 100 years. What did yours lead to?
That's not very fair. Okay, you just said that we're not talking about stuff like that. Okay, so let's just.
Yes, I would like to speak up here. Uh, so the French Revolution actually did start from the bottom as well. I think that is one thing that all revolutions have in common is that you have you, the most work to be done at the bottom and the most organizing, and then it from there spreads up. So the French Revolution started at the bottom with hungry people, and then the tennis court oath. The elites sort of co-opted it, even though through the lens of history they do not seem like the elites. They were the elites of the third regime, and then as it went on, it slowly changed. But the interests of the lower class, I think, is what all revolutions are built on. At least all successful revolutions. You have the reactionaries, of course, which some people consider me a reactionary. I laugh at that. I think there was a whole monarchist regime after me. You might call them the reactionaries, but yes, from the bottom for sure.
All right, gentlemen. Well, that's quite interesting. We rarely have a consensus like that on this show, even though, last time I was hosting, we did. But yeah, so revolutions start from the bottom. We can all agree on that. And then, you know, how do you how do you move it forward? I know some of you might be more apt to kill, or let's talk about it. How about you, Benito?
Yes. Well, I love killing. Just anyone who disagrees with me, or anyone who I think is doing the wrong thing, and the people love me for it because I am protecting Italy. Hmm.
Oh, yes, well, I do agree that some death is necessary in all revolutions. I think that you're kind of missing the point, Benito, because, you know, death can be meaningful, and, if you kill the right people, you don't have to kill more. Yes, you are right on that point. You must kill the right people, but senseless death of those who disagree with you is just a waste of labor, really. Empires run on the lower class, and I don't think Vladimir would agree wholeheartedly with that, but they. Well, he might, because even the Bolsheviks, they knew that they were important, and the empire ran on them, and that's why they were so upset. So yes, um, the empire runs on the backs of the lower class, and to kill senselessly those who disagree with you is a waste. They could be producing for the empire. It's you should always you know obviously get rid of the opposition, the elite opposition, but for the most part, I think people can be, if your cause is just, they can be re-educated, and that can do wonders.
Well, yeah, I tried re-educating people, and it turned out the best way to re-educate was send a little bomb in the mail. Bomb into a crowd of socialists. Oh no!
Do not talk about socialists that way. Whoa, gentlemen. Okay, okay. Let's rein it in here. So we agree that revolution starts at the bottom. Some death or violence is necessary. Okay. Is there anything else we agree on? Let's throw that one to you, Napoleon.
Yes, so I think another thing that we should all be able to agree on is that revolution for revolution's sake is useless. There must be an end goal, and it must be attainable and strong. So, the reason I was able to seize power so easily in France is that the revolutionary goalpost kept getting shifted. Shifted here and then shifted here, and then, the reign of terror and Robespierre shifted both ways constantly, and then nobody, there's no consensus on what is good and what is not good. So, it has to be a clear goal that is attainable and attractive to everyone, especially the lower classes,
but also the elites. You know, you don't want to step on too many toes as you change and make things better.
Yes, I actually agree with that. You know, as important as it is to change things, you have to make sure that you're changing to something and not just in a sort of churning sea of change. Because you know, as we did in my revolution, we ended up as the USSR, and you know, we seized power, and then you know, I didn't see much after that, but you know, I attained godhood, which was pretty cool. And yeah.
Yeah, you know, I achieved everything that I ever wanted to do in my goals. The terrains were on time every time because of me, okay? And, you know, my enemies were quaking, and, you know, Italy was strong. So I agree that you must have a very strong goal and then be able to achieve it, yeah?
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you joining me. But yeah, so our time's up. I'm just going to reiterate some points here. Revolution starts at the bottom. We all agreed on that. Some violence or killing is necessary. Yeah, I see you, Benito. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, there must be a goal. You can't just have revolution for revolution's sake. There must be a goal. And does everyone agree? Okay, cool. Well, that's it, folks. Let's say goodbye to these lovely viewers and go back to our respective histories.